What's good, everybody? Um, this is gonna be an explanation video of something that I've been wanting to do for about a month now. And the reason I'm making this is because I kind of want to show what I have, what I want to do before I actually do it, to try to get what people think about it. So once this video is over, make sure you post in the comments and let me know what you think about this show. So it first came to me when I returned to FPW. What was it, like 2 or 3 months ago, back in October? And I wanted to do like a FPW WrestleMania reunion show where all of the guys that have been in FPW throughout as many years as we can go, like the 10 plus years that it's been around. And I wanted to do a special WrestleMania reunion show, and I had so much stuff booked for it. However, there's a lot of people now that are not willing to come back to FPW at all. So that kind of just got scrapped. But then I came to thinking, well, what if I do something that I post on my channel, something that's made by me? If you don't know, Ric Flair's last match is actually the name of the event that he had, but it wasn't owned by a company. It was run by certain people that Ric Flair chose to run the show. So I was thinking, what if we did a huge reunion show across 3 of the major companies that most of our friend group is in which is FPW, PCW, Pro Creative Wrestling, and VGW, which is Video Game Wrestling, which you see I'm wearing my VGW hoodie, you know what I mean? And so I brought it up with a couple people, and first I was thinking about doing it live, but then I don't think that's going to happen. So this show would have to be edited, which would take me a couple months to do, first off. But I wanted to get into how we were going to do this, because it's a little bit complicated when you first hear it. The whole show is going to be recorded at different time frames. Each match is going to be recorded whenever the people in that match can get to it. So because it's a combination of PCW, FPW, and VGW, I wanted to get superstars from all 3 of those companies to come in and have a fun match to do. And I booked something very interesting. I took some past ideas that I had, some matches that people have been wanting to do, and I put them together. And I tried to make the best show that I could. It is not going to be 2 nights. It's going to be a long show, because there's probably about 8 to 10 matches. But I think with it edited, it should hopefully be under around the 4 or 5 hour range. Hopefully. Because these matches, there's certain matches that are going to be PCW related, VGW related, and FPW related. It's not going to be like a Survivor Series where we're all facing each other. It's going to be all 3 companies into one show, and they're going to show what they bring to the table. So I thought of a name that I would call it Tomcat Presents. Also, I need to figure out how I'm going to make a logo. I might have to get someone to make a logo for it, because I actually do want to try to do something with this. Tomcat Presents WrestleMania Reunion 2023, A Crooks in Time. A Crooks, I don't remember the exact definition, but it's like a crux is like a special thing. So it's kind of like this is a special moment in time where we go and everyone shows what they have to offer. It could be the very last time we see everyone on one show. I have an introduction made. I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to screw it. Because I think I'm gonna make a promo video. I don't know. I never end up doing them, but some of this has changed, so I have to kind of go around some of these. But we do have a pre-show. On the pre-show, we're going to have a 30-man FPW, VGW, and PCW Alumni Royal Rumble match where competitors across all three companies will be in one Rumble, etc. etc. Now, I put commentators on each match because I don't want the same commentary to commentate every match, especially sometimes when we don't, let's say we don't have some of the, historical info that we should bring out to people that are watching so people understand what's going on. So for this Rumble match, I was going to have me, No Mercy, and Showoff. We're going to commentate this match. We would do it off of Discord and go from there. The next match on the pre-show is two men that have a lot of history. LeeThe Boss, a.k.a. Jordan Robertson, versus Hwood Kenneth, a.k.a. Kenneth Hardy. Those two have known each other for years and years, and I think it'd be cool to see two of them fight on the show. I was going to have a match with Adrian Young. You know what I might do? I had a match with Adrian Young, but I couldn't think of an opponent for him, so I might replace someone from the Rumble and put him in the Rumble. I haven't decided on that yet. But those are the two main matches that are going to be happening on the show, pre-show. Then we get into the main show. Let me get into the number one thing that I think is cool that I put into this. We're going to have 6 shoot promos throughout the entire show. The reason I call them shoot promos is because they're pretty much going to break the fourth wall. But they're going to be 6 people that I've chosen to try to represent from inside. They don't have to speak in character. They speak literally from themselves, from the people, and talk about their careers and how much what they've done, the accolades that they've had over the past 6-7 years has meant to them and stuff like that. So I have 6 people that I'm going to be doing that with. I don't want to do it with everyone because, well, I can't do it with everyone. So I just chose the most main people that I could find. So the first match that we have on here, I have not thought of a match. I'm working on that. But we were going to have a PCW match. PCW branded match. It would be me, No Mercy, and possibly someone else commentating that match. The next match is a VGW match. I hope Showoff is okay with this, but I was thinking about doing, well, actually, let me get into why I made this match. So, of course, if you didn't watch TakeOver Afterlife, AJ Styles defeated Samoa Joe. After all these years that Joe has beat Styles, Styles could not beat Samoa Joe. And Samoa Joe finally got dropped to AJ Styles at TakeOver, and he picked up a huge win. Now, there's also another man that AJ Styles has never beat in VGW, and that man is Brock Lesnar. So, last time we saw Brock Lesnar, he faced Edge for the VGW NXT Undisputed Championship. And so now, what if we did AJ Styles versus Brock Lesnar? I think that could be interesting. And it would be me and Showoff commentating. I wanted to keep this a secret, but I don't think I can because I don't know if it's going to happen. I am going to try, for the first time in years, get in touch with G-Man Solid, and see if he wants to commentate that match with the both of us. I'm not putting 100% down on it, but that's my plan. Then we get into a backstage segment. This is going to be like the only segment on the show. Jonathan Hopkins and R-Truth are going to reunite together backstage. And this is going to lead into a tag team match where Hopkins and Truth will team up to face off against another FPW legend, Quinn, and a mystery partner. So that's going to be interesting. The next match we have is another FPW branded match. The rematch of a decade. It's been 4 long years. Fetish Man versus Dad 2 will be happening, and it will be me and Cam commentating that match. I am curious to see where that goes. The last match made me lose my shit, and hell, maybe I'll even lose my shit in this match. You never know. The next match we have is a tag team match, and Edge and Aleister Black, aka me and Drago, AODC, the Angels of Darkness clan, versus Jeff Morgan and a possible partner. Now, originally I wanted to do Pancake and Wildcat. Wildcat and Pancake haven't teamed up in a very, very long time. However, when I texted Wildcat, he said he still has Xbox, but he doesn't have 2K. So I was like, okay. So I may have to just either scrap it or completely change it. I have not decided. But that tag match is going to happen. I'll just have to possibly find 2 new opponents for Edge and Aleister Black. The next match is a triple threat match. Another FPW branded match. It is going to be 3 of the New Day members. Kofi Kingston, Biggie Langston, and Xavier Woods fighting in a triple threat match. Biggie Langston's a former FPW person. He never won the world title, but he was an FPW at a few points. Woods, of course, historical as Gangsta Woods. He reached the pinnacle of his career in early 2021 when he beat James Walker and Cam Black in a triple threat. And Kofi Kingston, of course, another legend in both VGW and FPW. Kofi Kingston and Woods had a great rivalry a number of years ago. They had a crazy ass ladder match. It was interesting. So I was wanting to do that match. The next match is going to be years in the making. Besides Fetish Man and Dad, even longer than that. Been waiting almost 6 years. But TSK, aka No Mercy, will be going one-on-one with the Game, Triple H, in a no-holds-barred match. Of course, back in early 2018, Triple H was the person behind pretty much keeping TSK, aka No Mercy, down on the bottom mid-card. He never got the opportunity that he wanted. So TSK challenged Triple H to back then, a 3 Stages of Hell match at WrestleMania. However, that match never happened because No Mercy got fired shortly after that. So, finally, we're going to get it. Me and No Mercy are going to commentate it. TSK versus Triple H, no holds barred. I'm curious to see where that's going to go. I think that's going to be an interesting match. I have 3 video packages that I want to make, but I'm not going to say them. I'm just going to go straight to the match. The next match, we have what I call a Hell of War match. You may remember that that's what they called the match between Killshot and Dante Fox from Lucha Underground a number of years ago. They had a Hell of War match. Well, this is not going to be exactly like that, but it's going to be something possibly similar. But we have Cthulhu, Lightning Cthulhu, going one-on-one with The Undertaker. They've only faced one time, but we have been according to Phantom, we've been trying to push that as it never happened. So, me and Phantom are going to commentate that match. Cthulhu and The Undertaker. I'm sure it's going to be a hell of a match. I'm curious to see where that goes. I was planning on possibly a kind of like how I did Edge and Bray Wyatt, where I did like a kind of video package going over why the match is happening. I was thinking of doing something similar with Cthulhu Undertaker. The next match is possibly the final match these two will ever have. It is going to be the paradox of kickbox. Jay Lynch taking on the great Alan Weaver in a 60-minute Iron Man match. Now you're probably thinking, y'all are fucking insane. Especially on 22, good luck having a 60-minute Iron Man match on that game. Well, I think it's possible. I've been wanting to do this match for a long time. And I want this match to be the best match possibly in both men's careers. Because I really want Jay Lynch and Alan Weaver's rivalry to be up there with Nathan and James Walker and, you know, all the other rivalries that we've done over the years. And the commentators for that match will be me and Wolfkid. So that's going to be interesting. The main event is a triple threat match between three of the greatest. They've never had a triple threat match. But this is definitely interesting because this could be the final time we ever see these three in a match together. It'll be me, Showoff, and Phantom commentating this match. It's going to be James Walker versus Cam Black versus Nathan. Winner take all. Winner takes all bragging rights between the three men. So that's what I was thinking of for the main event. I know other people have had some ideas about stuff, but any of those ideas will probably be happening in the future. But this is just going to be for this show only. James Walker and Nathan, this could be the final time we ever see those two face off. Both Nathan and James Walker have never beat Cam Black. Actually, that's bull. Because I believe Nathan beat him years ago. But Nathan and Cam Black's rivalry etched in history. Walker and Black's rivalry is etched in history. Nathan and Walker's rivalry is etched in history. So it is going to be interesting to see these three men fight to the death for the ultimate bragging rights between the three men. So that's what I was planning on. That's the whole show. If I do decide on splitting it, not into 2 nights, but if I split it into 2 parts, I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I'll figure out a way. But that's the whole show. And then we have this, obviously, the 6 shoot promos. But hopefully everyone is okay with doing this. The reason I wanted to make a video on this is because I didn't know how to put this into text. I didn't know how to text everyone and say, okay, I have this show, I have this match, I want y'all to do it, I want to record it within the next couple months. I hope to get this show, I'm not going to put my foot down, but I hope to get this show out by April and May of this year. Hopefully, if that happens. But yeah, that's it. Again, let me know what y'all think, because I think this show could possibly be one of the greatest shows ever. And so much is on it, and so much interesting stuff is possible. So we're going to see where that goes. Thank you all for watching. Why not hit the subscribe button? I have actually I'm not making a full-time return, but I do plan on making some highlight videos, maybe after I finish the show. I still have to make the highlight video for both the new 2K22 DLC streams I haven't made highlights for. And I also have the campaign in Modern Warfare 2. But I have a lot of stuff that's planned. And I also plan on putting any kind of fun streams that I do, post them on there. If you haven't seen my clips channel, I advise you to watch it because I try to cut out the funniest parts that I can and post it on my Instagram. It should be at BestTomcat clips. Very easy. Yeah, that's it.